Hello, to whoever is seeing this. You're watching this maybe because you just want to listen to someone talk, or you're going through a breakup right now. And I just want to say, my girlfriend just broke up with me 6 days ago, and it has been easier since, but I'm trying. But the only reason why I just want to talk about this right now, because I almost took my life yesterday. I almost did. I couldn't control myself. I was going to stab myself in the heart, but I didn't. And, I'm glad I didn't. Because I have so much to live for. I couldn't realize that. But I just want to, if you're watching this right now, and you're going through this, you're not alone. There are so many people who care about you, and who are going through the same thing. Your family, your friends. Think about your best friend. Think about your childhood friend that you knew since second grade, first grade, kindergarten, preschool, even before that. Think about how you guys thought this never happened. You guys grew up together, and you guys never realized how real it got, And it's, I'm still trying to learn. I'm still trying to heal. It's really hard. I had to go to a mental hospital yesterday because, but it's hard, But if you're going through a breakup, man, and if I know what you're thinking now. I know she's perfect. I know you want her back so bad. I know how you're never gonna find another girl like her. But sometimes, maybe that's the point. It's a really hard truth to admit. I love this girl a lot. I'm not gonna find another girl who calls me every night, who sleeps on call with me, who calls me when she wakes up, who gives me gifts, who gives me the affection and caring that I loved. But today was really special in a bad way, because today was the day where she didn't text me, she didn't check if I was okay, she didn't reply to it, she left me undelivered, left me unopened, man, she left me unread. She removing me from her life, but if you truly love her, you'll let her go. If you truly love her, you want to see her happy. You want to see her be somebody that she always wanted to be. And sometimes the hardest thing to admit is realizing it's not with you. If you're going through a break right now, and you have a chance of getting that girl back, man, please don't wait for that girl to come back. Work on yourself. Work on why that relationship ended. Work on what happened. What was I overthinking? Was I not communicating enough? Think about that. And I promise the next try, you guys will get it. Don't lose that spark. You have one life, and you shouldn't waste it being sad. It's too short. But if you want a really, really good tip of getting through a breakup, don't remove them from your life, but replace. That sounds really wrong, because obviously don't try to find quick hookups, text girls that you always want to do. Don't do that, man. I promise you. It's like having it's like doing something that you want to do, but 10 minutes after it's gonna ruin you for like a couple of days. It's like drinking alcohol. That it's good for a couple. You're gonna enjoy it for like 20 minutes, and after the day goes by, you leave the party. Like you're gonna regret all of it. But not like that, obviously not like that, but when I say replace replace things that you did with your partner that you always look forward to in your routine. Like, for example, I loved waking up to her good morning text, but instead of like checking my phone looking for that good morning text, I replace it with something else. I replace it with listening to God or reading God's message about the Bible, reading God's Bible verse every day. Or just going to Notes app, write 3 things you're grateful about. You should replace that. Or if you, I love to sleep on call my girlfriend, and when she left, it was just an empty void every time I slept. But instead of doing that, instead of just by replacing it, you can, let's say, watch YouTube, listen to like audiobook while you go to sleep, watch a sermon right before you go to sleep. But what I usually do is I watch I listen to Reddit stories while they play Minecraft, and that helps me a lot. But obviously, do what you know is best for you. Man, it's gonna be hard. I'm struggling very much right now. Like I really want her back, but sometimes you gotta let her go. Okay. It doesn't get easier from this if you don't put in the effort to make it easier. If you leave it be, if you think that time will heal, sure, it will heal, but man, just think about how much time you have left. It might seem like you have a lot, but man, you don't. If you want that time to be worth it, end this pain you're avoiding in your heart by trying to replace it with something more meaningful to you, And that's don't do things for that's temporary. It's like it's not in the long run. You know it's not good for you. And man, if you have trouble with anything, maybe listen to music. Do not. I'm telling you, this is one of the hardest things. Do not listen to music. Don't listen to sad music. Don't listen to music that makes you think about her. Because she's always gonna come back. If you don't block her from your mind, you're always gonna have that void, looking for her. Look over him. I'm sorry. You're always gonna have that void in your heart that looks for your partner, because they're a part of you. They're part of your routine that you look forward to every day. And if you don't empty that void, you're not gonna be able to sleep. You're not gonna be able to have an appetite regularly. I still don't have an appetite. I still don't have energy in me to do anything. But I try. I try because I know it's not gonna be easy. This girl meant so much to me, and it just really hurts her seeing just move on away from me and knowing that she's better without me. But you gotta accept it sometimes. If you're young, man, you have so much ahead of you. You have so much ahead of you. There's other fish in the sea. I hate that line so much. Whoever made that, but whoever made that line, you don't understand. They don't understand how much a person means to them. Sometimes you don't want the other fish. Sometimes you want that fish. You want that fish that was unique. But it's the thing about that fish is that you don't. If you really care about it, you let it go back into the ocean. If you hurt it too much, you let it go back in the ocean. You know that it needs time to grow into something bigger, and you need to grow too as a fisher, and take the time you need. I just want to say, take your time, but don't take too slow. It's just, It's really hard. I know it's really hard for you right now. It's really hard for me. I can't. I talk to people about it. It helps, and you should too. You should talk to your friends. You don't have to talk to them about it. You can just call your friends. I was just on call my friend, one of my best friends, and we were just playing Roblox because we were playing Roblox and listening and singing on listening to music, singing. Like that made me feel a lot happier. But do what you want to do, but don't do it alone. Obviously you need to learn how to be alone and be happy alone, but you shouldn't do this all alone. It hurts, and it just hurts. I tried doing that for most very broke up. I tried doing that, and I was had suicidal thoughts. I just didn't wanna. I was like, nobody understands, but they do understand. People understand. People care about you. They don't. They don't want to even imagine how it feels.